all. My name is Brittney Kelleher, and I'm a commercial loan officer at Westfield Bank.
Welcome to Strictly Businews. I am Alfonso Sataniello. Brittney, thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
Oh, great.
She brought beverages.
Yes, we are drinking lemonade.
Yes.
And wine.
I love lemonade.
I gotta say, this is the first time I had wine in a beer mug.
Yeah.
I've been
First
solo
time for
cups.
everything.
Yeah.
We're very unconventional here at
Yeah.
Businews.
So thank you for coming in for the drinks. So, you know, the next guest co-host, we do like wine.
Holiday spirits.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, normally we have beer and liquor, but we've never had wine on the show yet, so first for everything.
Classy bitches.
This is Cori Verteramo. I'm Alfonso Sataniello, and for the guys that you've been watching a couple episodes ago that came on JJ Threads, this is a shirt I actually ordered from their website when they came last time. It's
And if
awesome.
you like it a lot, you can actually order this same shirt.
It's called The Alfonso, so
How original.
definitely check it out. There's so many options. I spent 2 hours on the website just messing
Yeah, it's
around.
really
And
cool.
Yeah. All right, so let's get into the topics. First up, there is an app called Local Uncle. And they recently relaunched. It's basically a real-time, location-based Q&A iPhone app. So it's only on iPhone, it's not on Android yet. And it relaunches with faster tech, slicker interface, same grand platform. So basically it attaches itself to like Foursquare and with its location device and the API. And basically you take your phone out, I don't know where I have my phone, and you can just ask a question, and by GPS it'll tell you the location, and then it will automatically send the question to a regular user or someone that checks into that venue often and shoots them a message saying, hey, you know, this person wants to know this, and then they can answer it. It's kind of creepy. I think.
It is, and you never know what kind of answers you're going to be getting.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, you could say, where is the best place to go for some great sausage? And the person might be a smartass saying, oh, check out Club Ecstatic, the male media club, but not tell them that part.
Oh.
So you're going to go
my gosh.
and show up at this place, find out the sausage you're looking for.
No. I would.
No, that's what I'm looking for.
No.
There's no validity to any of the responses. It's just
Right. That's what I was
whoever
thinking
wants
too.
to-
Yeah.
Whatever your opinion is.
I mean, so it's a relaunch. So the first generation clearly didn't work as well, but they're saying they're trying to get more people to use the app. Users are only allowed to ask one question per 24 hours, but if you want to ask unlimited questions, like where can I get fish instead of sausage?
Go to the party.
No, $3.50.
Sorry.
So, but if you want to ask multiple questions, you have to invite 24 people to.
She totally took that way into a different direction. And I'm so glad you didn't get it.
No, I did get it. I did get it. Why do you think I said fish? You think I'm that slow?
I was looking for the best place to buy a cat.
Oh, man. All right. Well, if you want to download it, it's only an iPhone app right now. It's called Local Uncle. It seems like it's on the verge of stalker, too much information, but at the same time, so is almost every social network is getting to that place anyway.
They only
So-
have 600,000 users in the entire U.S., so you might just get a city.
Yeah.
That they might have an answer to.
And again, it's attached to Foursquare. It's not using its own. So I mean, if Foursquare buys them out and people are already, so they already have such a massive base, I could see that happening, and where people can check in via voice instead of
Right.
checking in through the app. But yeah, if you want to download it. Next up, there's a new service that lets teachers see exactly how much students read. It's called Courtsmart. Courtsmart, the largest e-text publisher, released its world's first analytics platform for materials. It's only in beta, so only certain universities and schools are using it right now. And it's basically teachers can now see how many pages the students have turned in a textbook, what notes they made, how many times they spent reading, how like the time length, like it summarizes, does stats, does everything, and it gives it to the teacher. So there's no more the dog ate my homework. It's like, you know, I got a virus. Shit, like. So.
Wait a minute, what are we talking about? So I thought this was amazing because when I was in school, I mean, I skimmed and scanned through multiple textbooks that I probably didn't touch every page.
Yeah.
It really gives a good analysis of, you know, what the student is reading, what material they're grasping, and how engaged they are in the class. And if somebody were to take a look back on what I was reading, they would say I wasn't engaged, but I was engaged during class. So
I think it's all kind of a good idea. I mean, if you think about it, as long as the teachers don't use it for the students, great. Because I was one of the students where I had one teacher where I went to 3 classes, and those were the 3 classes, no, I should say 4. 1 for the syllabus day, then the 3 tests that we had. Because the teacher didn't care about attendance, everything was posted online, we had no homework. They said just pass the 3 tests and you're good.
Mm-hmm.
And so I didn't even read the books, didn't do anything. But there are classes where if a student's struggling and the teacher can take into account, look at it and say, oh, all right, this student's struggling, but they're putting forth a lot of effort.
right.
Yeah,
You
exactly,
can justify it.
But
But
and you maybe can adjust their learning abilities.
I mean, there's ways the students like down the road could end up leaving it open on the computer for 5 hours, so it made it look like they were. It's like, wow, they read that 1 page for 5 hours. They're probably not at a 4th grade reading level yet. But I think it's a good idea. Next up, there was an article via the Huffington Post, which I thought was hilarious, and I purposely gave it to Brittney. Fucking riot. So it's basically, the article is all about why you should swear more at work. So basically, most people like talking to other people, like talking to people in people format. You know, it's not like you
casual format.
Yeah, casual, simple. They don't like where there's no emotion when you're having like conversation in the business world too. It's not just in a personal level. Mm-hmm. So the guy in the article, in his quote, I'm going to quote him, says, "Listen, I'm not advocating for every email from the CEO to drop the F-bomb, but I do think it would be great if more leaders and communicators started talking and writing to people around the office with a little more heart." Mm-hmm. So showing emotion, saying f if you drop something on your foot, like,
it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, you know, I mean, if we're gonna talk at work, we might as well talk on the show. Am I right?
Wait the fuck not. I think it's great. I mean, I'm the one where I'm sitting in the office.
Great.
And I'm saying, this fucking douchebag client, I can't believe I'm dealing with him. He just doesn't understand the concept that I'm not going to give him a loan. But
What a
I'm turning red.
And it's such a great way to relieve stress at work. So then I go see the next client, and I'm meeting with them, and I'm all good. I'm feeling great.
Yeah.
It's funny because there in the article is even talking about how the higher level office and the everyday office and the communicating in the everyday office that people are just, they tiptoe around, but then they'll talk and drop F-bombs and swear in front of people at like other functions or other things where it's, you're working with these people 40, 50, depending on what kind of hours you work, hours a week, that you become colleagues, you become friends, and then you get more comfortable, but it's weird that people do that in the workplace, which for me, I mean, the people that work at CSA, like I'm in my office and they're out here and I'm swearing left and right, I'm like, you're fucking kidding me! And so, yeah, and yes,
it started with the politicians, right? People wanted to see them in more of like a human perspective and not so much as, you know, at 1,000 feet.
Yeah.
So and it adds a personal touch to any relationship because they're like, all right, this person's not just some fake douchebag that I'm dealing with.
Pepsi is releasing potato chip flavored chicken and Pepsi in China. If you didn't know, Pepsi owns Lay's, the potato chips company, and so they've actually launched other product in Asia, not in America market, because it's, you know, weird. Like Coca-Cola right now has flavored chicken, like Coca-Cola flavored chicken. So like,
just weird.
It's one of their main specialties, right? Although they cook chicken and Pepsi.
Well, do they have chicken, or is it like chicken?
No, I think they have chicken.
Oh.
It's not like, what is it, Israel or something, where their cow is
chicken?
Sacred, so they don't use hamburgers. They have something else at McDonald's.
Really?
Right, yes. Because, you don't want to eat a cow.
But I mean, alright, so I have bag of chips. I would not want it to taste like chicken and soda.
Yeah. Better than the sweet and sour stinky fish that they have.
Yeah.
No?
I don't understand how people in like other countries have sour taste buds, but they had this thing on the news while I was attending jury duty last week about, so you can turn this thing on and it gives off vapors that smell differently. So while you're eating, you're getting another smell. So it makes you like think that you're eating something else, and you stop eating as much as you were supposed to of what you were actually eating.
Is this like a new diet remedy?
Yeah, because, you know, if you're eating like big turkey dinner and all you smell is like mint.
You're not going to keep eating.
Good point. Good point.
I'm done here.
They're not going anywhere.
Oh my
but
goodness.
It is better than their hot and sour fish soup that they unrolled the other.
Yeah, that's just
the other year. Like,
they have like a lemon tea and a cucumber. I mean, cucumber chips don't sound too bad. I can see that. I mean, I like cucumbers.
Cucumbers are good for the digestive system, right? So just making sure we digest the chips properly.
Exactly.
I did not know that.
So you have to eat a lot of them.
Yeah.
What are you saying, Cori?
Actually,
eat a lot of chips.
I don't know if that's a good thing, because if Pepsi chicken is such a great like meal out in China, where it's like the up and coming dish, I guess. Obesity is actually getting up there in China, where they're now ranked first in the world, I believe, with type 2 diabetes.
Really?
Just a wealth of knowledge this evening.
Wow. Yeah. Was this before or after the first bottle of wine you had before you came out?
Yeah.
This is my first glass of wine, I swear.
Well, I didn't ask if you had a glass, you had a bottle.
I didn't. But no, they're like #1 in obesity, because, you know, we're not #1 obesity, #1 in type 2 diabetes.
Right,
so
okay.
We're
I would think that drinking something, if it's sugar free, right, or if it's
Actually, nothing's sugar free about
or
it.
their diet versions, right? So if they're
Diet.
then people would be drinking more rather than eating. I mean, if you have a craving for something and you can get it from a soda, then
I wouldn't. No, I'd rather eat than drink soda. Me personally.
if you're trying to lose weight.
I'm not.
Oh. The last episode you told us you were out of shape.
Yeah, it doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't mean he's gonna lose weight.
Yeah, it doesn't mean I want to go on a diet. I'm just gonna eat what I want and be on
He's gonna order more shirts.
I always kept the sizes bigger and bigger. No problem.
Yeah, it just means you came to terms with it.
Yeah.
It's all right. All right, Brittney, thank you so much for coming on.
It's been a pleasure.
And
Great day, you two.
thank you guys, and we'll be right back. I promise. I want to thank Brittney for coming on. She was a sport, and she was awesome.
Again with the swearing, I mean, I can't handle it.
All right, no more swearing from here on out. I fucking lied, I'm kidding. We'll see you guys next time.
Thanks for tuning in.